What's up, guys? It's Judge Dre here. Back with some news that I heard, which it doesn't surprise me, but I was expecting it. Everyone's up here and everyone's laid off because of stimulus packet and all like that. The stimulus and the coronavirus. Of course, they say, "Oh yeah, government gonna be nice and send checks out to all the people who are going through dire needs right now." I remember I was talking to fellow panelists and YouTubers, BGS. Shout out to them, Angry Man. You know, who else was probably there? I think it was Roger Report. We were sitting there just chatting on one of the late night streams. I told him, I said, "So, if y'all think that they're going to do anything to help y'all, you have got to be crazy." I said, "I'm going to let you know they're going to do whatever they can to make sure that they're not going to make it where the men get any help. They're going to find some stipulation, some type of somewhere. I mean, it's bad enough you don't get the benefit of the doubt." But I said it's probably be if you owe child support. And did it I call it? What do we see now? The people who owe child support, they don't get any help. So basically you're saying is, well, we don't care if everything falls out for them, but they lose everything. Who cares? And then you wonder why people, and a lot of the black older men are telling the young men to be careful, not to do all this stuff in relationships, or the people saying go your own way. Protect yourself first. You see why. Because under no circumstances as a man, most of the time, they're not going to help you. I wasn't expecting to get a check anyway. Everybody knows my story. I owe a lot of child support. Basically, like I said, I'm one of those ones. I live my life just to go to work to pay the child support. I know. Don't expect to have anything left over. It's okay. The reason why I tell my story to you younger guys out there is because I fucked up in my life. And I don't want you to. One of the things I used to always say to my sons, man, they watch me go through the turmoil with the child support system. Watch me in and out of jail, in and out of jail, in and out of jail. You go to, or now you're on probation for child support. And it's like, you know what I mean? Any little thing, they're just trying to send you away. What I want to tell the young people out there is, I'm not even going to lie. We are technically, as a man, we are behind the eight ball. You're not giving her the benefit of the doubt, no type of way. Anything you say, you're not going to never get any empathy. That's expected. Not even crying about it. The fact is, I'm telling a younger man is, so that this is why so when the stuff happens to you, you won't be surprised and you plan and live your life accordingly. Unfortunately, with the cards you have been dealt, the only way that you can get ahead in life, you really have to not, opt out. There's a reason why things are set against you. You get into a relationship, you're going to have to fight if you break up and see the child, etc. We tell everybody, wait till you're at least 28, 29 years old before you have a child, period. Do not get caught up having a child. Otherwise, life as you know it is over with. Wow, your baby mama will be able to go out and she'll be able to go out with her friends, this, that, and the other, or other men will take her out. But unfortunately, they're going to tax your ass to death. And all they're going to look at you is like, well, you shouldn't have made them, so you just better work more hours. You're not getting the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to let you know, as men, what men need to do, actually, and men aren't going to do it, is they just need to opt out, period. The laws are set up and how the way of life and the social norm is set up standard so far against you that the only way you can come out ahead is to not play. The chances of avoiding all of the little pitfalls in life, minute. You got maybe 15%. And don't be a decent person trying to live and follow the rules. You wonder why so many of these people are just, I know I got plenty of people, even me. You come home after a day of work, hey, basically all the money I make pay for the house I'm living in and my child support. There's no money left. All I can do is either grab a bottle and sit at the house. That's it. You don't want to live your life like that. Trust me, fellas, it's not fun. Because basically all the days just blend together. Sometimes people can ask me what day it is. Why is that? Because I go to work every day. Why is that? Because I got to work 10 hours a day to be able to pay for my house and pay my child support and avoid being locked up. That's no way to live your life. Knowing that if I fall on a financial hardship, the only place it's going for me is jail. I know I'm going to jail while they'll get, oh, we're going to help you, this, that, and the other. Some people do fall through the cracks. And unfortunately, a lot of these places where you go, the people who are supposedly adjusting your child support, the people who are running these fake programs, as they say, that's a whole nother video all entirely. These programs, as they said, nonprofit, but it basically is, you're on probation for child support, so we're going to send you have to report here once a week, on this day. And I'm like, dude, I have to go to work. I'm paying my child support because I'm on probation. Because if I don't pay, I go to jail. But now you want to say you want me to report here and sit here for 2.5 hours a day? For real? I mean, and considering that, I ain't going to lie, the government people, y'all should really look into that. Those nonprofit programs, you send the child support, the fathers on child support too. It's a scam. Because all we do is sit there and talk about basketball, sit there and talk about whatever is going on in the week. Because that's what we do. Sit there for 2 hours. Or a lot of times, what do we do? I ain't going to say that part because unfortunately is, rather than them getting rid of the program, they'll just make the people do that. But fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. A lot of times, too, they make you go there, sign in, and leave. But what some of these people have jobs where if they put a job, say, well, wait a minute. No, we need you on this day at this time. If you don't come to work, you lose your job. So wait a minute. You're going to tell me if I don't go to this program and sit here, even though I paid, then I'm going to go to jail. Or if I don't pay because I lose my job, I'm going to go to jail. Really bad scenario there. You're kind of screwed either way, right? Catch-22, as we say. Fellas, I hope that a lot of you have some people out there to help you. Like I said, I was one of those ones. It didn't surprise me. I wasn't shocked at all when I read that. But I knew, unfortunately, I'm a black man. So most of us already know, especially as you get to my age, you already know 9 times out of 10, help's not coming. It's not. This is a good learning lesson for the younger children that are getting into manhood. Make sure that you protect yourself at all costs. Don't use any condoms that you didn't supply. Make sure that you rinse the condom out. Take it with you when you leave. I mean, literally, it's just, unfortunately, I'm not even going to lie. If you really need to vet the person that you lay down with, period, under no circumstance. And I'm trying to say any type of red flag. She gets an attitude. She watches TV shows that stereotype that shit. She got friends that do that crap. Literally, protect yourself at all costs. Because you are the only one you're going to have to look out for yourself. And the worst thing to do is bad enough you're black and you're male already. It's bad enough to put yourself behind the 8 ball to have the government sticking a fork in your ass too. You're going to get killed, 6 ways to Sunday. I sit here back. We're going through this virus now. Now, this is another prediction I have. Watch how many middle-class people lose their businesses, properties, or anything that they own that could be an asset. Because what are they going to do? They're going to make the crap go down to the ground. They're going to foreclose on it. And then what are they going to do? The rich people are just going to buy your shit up at a premium. Because they've got the money to last. So unfortunately, if you're a poor or middle-class person, one of those, as we say, we're living paycheck to paycheck, this is probably going to bankrupt you and you're not going to recover for a couple years. I'm a small business owner. I work for myself. I know. 2 months without being paid. And people say, oh, well, wait a minute, Judge Dre. We hear they're going to defer your loans. No, you better watch out. I just found out there's a catch in that. They're not deferring your mortgage payments. What they're doing is this. Let me take it back. They are deferring your mortgage payment. But what they are doing is if your loan mortgage payment is deferred for 3 months, on that 3 month day, they make you pay it in full. So what's the point of giving me 3 months off if you're gonna make me pay it in full on that day? Normally, I barely make enough to pay the mortgage anyway and have food. And now you're gonna tell me, oh yeah, you're not gonna be working for the next 3 months, but the first month back you owe 3 months of bills. For real? I mean, come on. And what's gonna happen? Most people are gonna be so far behind the 8 ball. What are they gonna do? They're just gonna walk away. The government's going to take their loans as that. Because one of the things is this. I used to work for a loan origination company. One of our lines that we told people, and this is why I stopped working for them, is we always told people when we set up the loans for people, oh, we don't foreclose on any of our loans, which is true. But one of the things they said, if you notice, the key word they said is we don't foreclose on any of our loans. By the time you sign the paperwork, we done already sold the loan to somebody else. So it ain't our loan no more. So guess what? The other bank will foreclose on you. And that's what 80% of people's mortgages out here have been sold to another bank. So they wrap them up in packages, sell them to another bank. The reason why I stopped working for them, my boss told me to put a guy on a loan. And after I found out what we were doing, I couldn't do that. The guy came in to sign the paperwork. He was happy. He thought I had saved him. And I just told him, I said, I ain't even going to lie. I said, man, me and him was in a room together. I told him, man, don't sign this loan. And he looked at me and was like, what? He was like, don't refinance your house right now. Just don't sign this loan. I said, I ain't even going to lie to you, man. It's a bad deal. I said, they say, oh, you can refinance in 2 years when your value goes up. Dude, all of the debt you're trying to pay off is on credit cards and stuff like that. Do not refinance your house to pay all this crap off, because the only thing that's going to happen is your wife going to run the bills right back up, and in a couple of years, you're going to be right back where you started from. You might as well just pick one of the cards and just pay them off one at a time. I remember my boss told me, if you don't make him sign this paperwork, you're going to be fired today. When he left the building, I walked out right behind him, because the fact is this, I wasn't going to put another man in that position. All right, guys, until the next time, see you on the next one.